the all too imaginatively named oop, that's way too big. Tecmo Knight, which had a different name in Japan. In Japan, it was just called Wild Fang. But I guess for the U.S. market, I kind of wonder if, like, you know, they saw some success with Tecmo Bowl, and they're like, all right, fuck it, let's just put Tecmo on our names now. We've got that Tecmo Bowl prestige. Yeah, Tecmo's Secret of the Stars. Yeah, they did that a lot. Also, the Japanese art is like slightly different. You can tell these two are like kind of the same picture. Just, you know, they like told the U.S. artist to do something like slightly different. Kind of funny. So this is it's a belt scrolling beat 'em up in the same vein as their one of their other hit games, Ninja Gaiden. Because before the NES version, there was an arcade Ninja Gaiden, and it was not a platformer. It was a side-scrolling, belt-scrolling beat 'em up. Most people prefer the NES version, of course. This game was made by a lot of the same team. Maybe not all of them. Get the Lamia boss doing the long cat. Spoilers. Oh yeah, Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden 1, Ninja Gaiden 2, Ninja Gaiden 3. Cruising USA! Tecmo Knight. The brave ancient warriors come to do battle with the evil and diabolical beast known as Wild Fang. So they put Wild Fang like right there in the copy text. Before you can meet this challenge, you must defeat Wild Fang's unique group of evil soldiers. You can help conquer the enemies as Tecmo Knight changes his power to a tiger, smoke man, or dragon to recapture his castle. Using the jump and attack maneuver, Tecmo Knight can bound onto an enemy's shoulders and pummel them into submission. Pressing the change button allows Tecmo Knight to call on Tiger or Smoke Man. While riding the Tiger, Tecmo Knight has the use of his deadly spiked ball and chain. Very Black Tiger-esque. With Smoke Man, you can use his extra strength and steel-like arms to defeat his enemies more quickly. Did you just say quicker? More quickly? Also, be ready to summon the Flying Dragon by collecting the special power item that randomly appears after defeating an enemy. So I mentioned that I saw this game a grand total of once, that I can remember. Maybe I've seen it at like conventions and stuff. I don't know. But I feel like I didn't see this game for very long. Like it was at the local Peter Piper Pizza. I remember that much. But I feel like it didn't stay there very long. I have a theory as to why. It might become kind of evident when you see the intro, or just see this game in action for for a little bit. Sprite RAM. Oh, you didn't see that. Hold on, I'll reset that. Sprite RAM. They spelled it S-P-R-I-G-H-T. So look at this fucking intro. Not the title screen, the intro. That comes after this. Ugh! Ugh! Okay, so they did black it out, but... Yeah, dudes are getting their arms ripped off, ladies are getting stabbed in the head. And there's no dip switch to like turn off the violence. So this is just playing in the arcade, in the demo mode. For like any kid to walk by and see. And this was before like they had a whole ratings board to put warnings on the games, and when dudes get beaten up, their heads start like bleeding out. Like this is a lot. They put this in a pizza place where like it's not a Chuck E. Cheese, but it's like kind of geared towards kids. So I have to imagine like somebody knows, hey, there's a lot of gore going on here. All right, I'm gonna play this on stick. I have 1cc'd this, but I have not touched this game since then. 1cc number 460 or something. Alright, so. Your Tecmo Knight is the guy riding the, oh. The buttons are switched? Oh my god, hold on. Why are buttons 1 and 2 switched? Son of a bitch. Okay. That's the Tecmo Knight. He's riding the Smoke Man. Oh god, I took a hit. So already I'm getting kind of surrounded by enemies. Enemies always take like 2 knockdowns to kill. Actually, you know what? I should maybe change the dip switches. Hold on. This game does kind of checkpoint you. I'm just going to race it to 3 lives. Also, before I do anything, let's show the game over screen, right? I fell down. So just like Ninja Gaiden, you have a horrifying continue screen. Trying to get the kids to put in more money. No future! What a good game over screen. No future! Alright, let's try this again. Wait, let me reset. Yeah, busting out like John Madden. I'm just gonna set this to 3 lives instead of 2. So I don't get, checkpoint locked as much. So you can also jump and start punching the shit out of it. You can get them noogies. It's kind of like... Okay, so Ninja Gaiden had the thing where you can, like, jump and do the head toss to toss enemies away. This game, you can actually beat the shit out of them. And yeah, they explode into blood. And I don't know if there's any differences between the US and the Japanese version. None as far as I can tell. Like I said, they have all the gore, all the blood. Alright, let me push the... There we go. Now I'm a tiger. Actually, I'm not a tiger. I'm riding a tiger. So the tiger has more range, but it's much weaker. It takes like 5 hits to knock them down instead of 3. And if you jump on them... Woo, 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 woo! That kind of takes a while. That took so long I couldn't get the life up. So I feel like, for the most part, the tiger's not that useful. Like, the Smoke Man's a lot better for beating people up. Oh yeah, it's Felicia's command throw, huh? Oh god. Yeah, there's a bomb. Uh-oh. Well, he just blew everybody up. I think I can despawn. Yeah, I can just leave that guy behind. Uh-oh. The screen turned black. You know what that means, right? That's right, it's gorilla time. Big Kong. He shows up a few times throughout the game, and then he's gone. Yes, the Riot Gorilla! It all comes full circle. Actually, it doesn't come full circle. We haven't played Riot yet on the stream. Oh, that's a life up. Can I get it? Okay. What I don't like is the very ambiguous life bar at the top, which is represented by the flame and the dragon. It's kind of hard to tell, like, how much... Dude just fell down. It's kind of hard to tell just how much you have exactly. Oh, shit. I'm a dragon! It was making the gorilla scream from Riot, too. So when you're a dragon, you can kill stuff in 1 hit. But, of course, it's temporary. Yep. Doesn't show up very often. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Well, there are circumstances where if you lose enough health in a certain way, you can lose your mount, and you're just the dude running around, but you're pretty much defenseless. That might happen at some point. I mean, he's got a sword, but he can't really do much with it. I'll say, first boss. Oh god. Oh yeah, they take more hits to knock down. One problem I notice is that if enemies are like stacked together, you can't really like combo them as well. Alright, I lost a life. Oop. Get on his ass. I like that expression he's doing. Oh no! He's doing like the scream. The little dudes can't kill the bosses? Is that what happened? I don't remember. I guess I wouldn't be surprised. Like, the tiger definitely has his uses, but I feel like... well, for one thing, you can't really hit multiple groups of enemies with the tiger. Oh, this guy has footsies. And also, you have to hit them more times to knock them down when you're a tiger. I mean, these guys have range, so they've got whips. So maybe this isn't the best counter match. Anyway, whenever I pick up something that says IC, that adds a star to the bottom, and that's the number of times you can transform on one life. Alright, I'm just gonna go over here. Achoo! Alright, well, he blew himself up. Okay, one thing I'm forgetting about this game, there were times you wanted to, like, not advance the screen too quickly. I'm just gonna take the enemies out one by one. I'm just kind of running through everything. I don't know what those guys are doing up there. I do that a lot of iframes. Kaboom! Oh god! Oh god! Okay, one up. There's at least a couple one-ups you can pick up, I think. What is this music? Yeah, combo. Alright, let me save that barrel. I think this technically came out before Final Fight. Go, Barrel. Barrel decapitated him. So I think this came out in like May or July 1989. And Final Fight was like December 89, so... But Ninja Gaiden came out before this, so Tecmo was already, like, kind of doing this. Because this feels very Ninja Gaiden coded, except, you know, it doesn't have the second level you can jump up to a lot of the time. It doesn't have, things you grab onto. You got weird jump attacks, you got enemies that take 2 knockdowns to kill. You know, the life ups don't really restore much life, huh? And I don't remember if the 1-ups are always fixed. I think some of them are random. Ninja Gaiden kind of had that too. Why am I trying to outrun everybody? Everybody's bleeding out of the head. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah! Yeah! Aw. Sometimes you can go back and forth and just chain the noogies together. That's actually a very important strat for the boss of the stage. Which I'm probably not going to do right. Yeah, the actual Tecmo Knight is the little man riding the smoke man, as the game calls him. Am I at the boss already? Oh shit. There they are, the Lamias with their dodgeballs. Ah, not close enough. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Here, like this. The only female enemies in the game. If you can get the setup right, it's pretty satisfying. Kinda sick. Yeah, I don't know how they're producing those dodgeballs. So there's 5 rounds, I think? Doesn't sound like that long a game, but... Ugh. Oh, got enemies throwing shit. There was somebody in chat. I don't think they're here today, but I remember they were very happy for those ladies every time I was doing 1cc attempts of this. I think it was very sad every time I ended up killing them. And the heart wants what it wants. Uh-oh. Oh god, the gorilla's shooting stuff at me now. Okay, I fucked this up. Ah! Okay, I don't remember what to do here. Also, yeah, this game did not really get a home port at the time. And was unported for the longest time. It's available in Arcade Archives now. Courtesy of Hamster. Ooh, Dragon! Which I think may have been, like, the first official port of it. Like, I don't think it was even on, like... There were, like, some Tecmo compilations that were on, like, PS2 and, was it Xbox? Original Xbox? But they didn't even put, Wild Fang on there. Oh god. It was not Macaw, no. Oh god. Okay. These guys are a problem. Acha-cha-cha-cha. Cool buff gargoyle in the background. This game is grotty. I can't punch this guy? Alright. But yeah, you try to put this on the Nintendo, they'd have to cut a lot. Okay, I need to like stop like outrunning the screen. Take the enemies out one by one. Then again, it's not a 1cc, so... Okay, I have 0 life, but I've never lost the Smoke Man. Okay, the bomb caught me when I was doing the noogies. And yeah, when you continue, you get sent back a bit. Just like Ninja Gaiden. I don't think it got a port at the time, no. Oh my god. Like, even arcade Ninja Gaiden sort of got a Link's port. Oh god. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage. Happy Mambo Monday to you too, ATB. Almost City Mambo. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to switch to the... Oh, okay. Tiger here. Guess you definitely need more range for these guys. We'll use a tiger for a bit, why not? I thought I was out of the way. It's just the tiger's jump attack looks funny, it just... Actually, wait, no, I think you do want the tiger for this, guys. Okay, I have no more stars. So I've noticed something with the bosses in this game. You always fight 2 of them. You always gotta fight the Blowjob brothers. Oh, God. Also, there's Goatsy in the background. Each boss fight in the first 3 stages were 2 of them. Okay, do they give you stars back in the next stage? Like, immediately? No bonus. I don't know how the bonus is calculated. Maybe it's a 1cc thing? I got like 27,000 on stage 2. Oh, this stage was some bullshit. I remember. Bunch of jumping. He died as he lived. Falling on his ass. God. You cannot combo 2 enemies together with the tiger. Also, the tiger's jump attack takes so long, it usually means like somebody else is going to run up and hit you. Okay, I feel like I wanted to like stick with this for a while. Can I just outrun these guys? Take that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. Everybody's bleeding from the head constantly. Wait, the centaurs are back? This isn't the boss, is it? It's the mid-boss, right? Yeah, they're almost dead. Boom! They got a lot of range. So you really have to like keep enemies like separated in this game. I guess that's just the theme of Centaur. Uh-oh. What? Did he block my attack? What happened there? Okay, I'm getting my shit pushed in. Wait, I can't... He's blocking the attack, so you can't use the tigers against those guys. Alright, where am I? Back here. Boom. Damn it. There's the combo. Oh, it takes 4 hits, not 3. Alright, back to Smoke Man. I didn't realize these guys actually use their shields. Guess it makes sense. Uh-oh. Alright, I'll just hang out here for a bit. Oh god. I wish they could blow themselves up with their bombs. Oh, one up. Yeah, I don't know how the barrels are able to decapitate enemies like that. I appreciate the dumbass enemies that blow themselves up. Oh god, that did a lot of damage. They are fast, holy shit. remember who the boss is on this stage. Oh, it's two of them. The Boomerang Brothers. I think this is another boss where if you get them together, you can just, like, jump from one to the other. Almost. Can't quite get the spacing. There we go. Almost. Damn, that was clean. Bonus 6,000. Boonass. Alright, final stage. Ugh, what happened in the background? I hope this game doesn't pull a... It doesn't pull a US Ninja Gaiden where, like, all the enemies do 3 times as much damage or whatever. Luckily they didn't change anything like that in this version. Oops, didn't mean to jump off. And it doesn't cut off continues. Tecmo wasn't about that. They wanted to keep taking your money. They wanted to show the gore. The gory continue screen. I remember the first part of the stage being a problem. Although, like, didn't one of these, there's like a 1-up on the stage somewhere, right? I think I used Tiger here. Yeah, you'd see this game at a gas station or something, and then you'd never see it again. But yeah, I do have to... Oh, God. There's my crutch. You do have to wonder if some arcades ended up taking this out because of the violence. They didn't know what they were getting themselves into. There was no ratings board or anything like that. I couldn't get the life up. Nice combo. No 1-up though. Nope. The first bosses are back. Of course, they're grouped up together, which is what I didn't want. Oh, you can't do the loop. Damn. Ah! That hits from really far away. Shit. I keep forgetting it takes extra attacks on these guys. Damn it. That's a big problem in this game. Like, enemies... If they're stacked together, you can't really hit both of them together. Crowd control's a lot harder. Okay, certainly the checkpoint is after these. No, but I guess Stage 4 sent me back to the Centaurs at one time. I don't know where the checkpoint is. Wait. Oh, you can't switch when you're at 0 health. I don't know why that's a thing, but there you go. What? The ass attack killed me from that far away? Yeah, all kinds of fetishes. Oh my god, iframes on wake up? This guy! Alright, I can't switch. Alright, I guess we're going back to a checkpoint. Oh, okay, yeah, I fucked up. The last appearance of the gorilla. Alright, yeah, but it starts me on the bosses for some reason. That's a weird place to put a checkpoint. I was afraid of that. Oh my god. Alright, yes. Please stay apart. That's a lot of Y-axis range. Come on. There we go. Only drop some health. Game name is on the side of the screen. Tecmo Night. Oh god, that's some fucking range. Okay. Apparently I should be in this mode for this part. Remember, you want to be the tiger for the last boss, but I think I gotta switch back to Smoke Man for the gorilla. Just gotta be very careful here. Don't move the screen too far forward. Hey, that actually worked. Oh no! Okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the other thing. What? How do I get in? There we go. Okay, switch over. Alright, final boss. This is awful. I have to, like... The best way to do this is you have to rush... Okay. You gotta wait for the attack. But you also have to bait the claw. Uh-oh. I don't remember the timing on this. Oh god, okay. You know, let's just fucking try this again. I need more lives. Luckily they start me here. I'll have to fight those bosses again. Maybe I can tank it with Smoke Man? No, the dragon's a temporary power-up. It only showed up like twice in the game. Alright, can't do that. Okay. Gotta bait the claw. This is the best strat. It takes forever. Shit. Ah. I don't know. Take it up with Tecmo. Oop. Did I kill it already? Okay. Alright, now I just gotta get around it. It's a puzzle boss, you see. Whee! Destroy the load-bearing horn. I got an item there at the end. What the fuck was that? What was the item I picked up? And that's the game. just hard cut to the credits. For the world's slowest staff roll. What a weird game. There's definitely some fun to be had here, though. It takes some getting used to. But it does kind of feel like if it was easier to like group up enemies and hit like multiple enemies together, I guess that'd make it too easy. Brooder, noise. It's no Rygar, no. But yeah, maybe if they hadn't gone like so overboard with the blood and gore. I don't know, I have to feel like that was, that might have gotten it removed from places. It was an IC star? Great. I'm ready to transform after the last boss is dead. So maybe it could have gone on to better things. But yeah, just fucking having that attract mode with the dude's arm getting ripped off, the lady getting stabbed in the face. You don't need that in the demo, man. Kids are gonna walk by it. That's maybe a bit much. Special thanks to Hello Goodbye. It looks like it plays better than Arcade Ninja Gaiden. Maybe? Arcade Ninja Gaiden is an acquired taste. A lot of people don't like it. I never liked it. But I've kind of come around on it a little bit. I kind of like it more than I did, but I certainly understand anybody that doesn't like it. Yeah, Tecmo had the, they were clearly developing for Japan first, but it is kind of weird they didn't censor anything in the international release. Have a nice fancy cursive font for the end. King of Kings. Did I lose my old score? I had like a 200,000 on there. Whatever. Oh, the Tecmo Bunny's wearing armor. Was this the last game that had the Tecmo Bunny? When did they retire him? They were trying to make that a mascot, and then they kind of dropped it. And yeah, put this bunny in a game where this is fucking happening in the intro. There's a real clash of styles here. Anyway. This game is... Like I said, I encountered it once. Didn't see it again after that. Sort of forgot about it until emulation became a thing. And didn't once see it until, like, Like 3 years ago? Ish. I don't know, it's... Wait, there's the high score screen. Wait, there's 2 different high score screens. What's going on here? Now I'm really confused. Whatever. But did this game deserve better, despite, despite this fucking intro? Did it deserve better? That's what we're here to figure out. A poll's been started in chat. You can be part of the action. On a scale of 1 to 5, did this game deserve better? Should this game have been seen in more arcades? Did it deserve home ports? Should this be a game people think about in regards to the arcade experience? Maybe it wasn't gonna go down as a true classic, but... Join the action, TM. Can't say that in games. Midway trademarked it. How do you fucking trademark that? I'm doing alright. Things are good. Damn, pretty neck and neck. That was a pretty close poll. A few threes. Nobody even voted 1 or 2. That's amazing.
3.
Now that I said that, everybody's gonna do that on the next game. Stakes are too high for the jokesters? Well, the jokesters are always, like, voting 5 on everything. But... What does BBH think? I mean, as far as beat-em-ups go from, like, 1989, this is, like, a few months before Final Fight. So beat-em-ups were still... Oh god, I have to keep looking at that intro. We're still, like, kind of finding their voice. Finding their style. And... all things considered, like, this game plays pretty well. It is... I would say one of the biggest problems is that the enemies get a little repetitive. Like, they don't really, each stage isn't really, like, full of new enemies. Like, they're kind of reusing the same shit over and over. But you do get new bosses, so there is obviously incentive to keep playing and see what comes next. The checkpoints on continues kind of suck. Remember, I raised it to 3 lives. It defaults to 2. I'll be nice.
4.
I feel like I was, a little harsh last week. Of course, that doesn't really have anything to do with anything. I mean, I liked it enough to 1cc it, but then again, me liking a game doesn't really mean I'm only gonna 1cc those. I've 1cc some shit I hate. The art's kind of terrible. It is pretty ugly, but it's detailed. It's detailed in its ugliness. Does that make sense?